Pelicans. For Miami, they battled the 7th place in the East. Do they have more upside in them? Pelicans. Heat coming up next. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the 5 spot. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Hero to the inside. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, that's why you get Adebayo involved in screen and rolls. He really knows how to execute that.
Pass to Queen. Back to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Hero outside. Miami moving it around. Pulls it. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist from Powell.
Well, Wiggins now showing you a little catch and shoot element to his game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Mitchell. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Wiggins got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins, playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Here's Williamson to the wing on the left. Here's Fears. Checked by Mitchell. Out to the wing. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Powell against Jones. Hero for 3. Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Fears. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Queen. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Adebayo. He has 6. Lets it go. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson inside. Wiggins on him. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, there's not much you can do if you're guarding a player like Zion. He's bringing the action to you. It is very difficult to avoid contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Williamson. Legs were past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
So it's the Pelicans now. Miami making their last shot. Pass to Fears. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And stolen by Williamson. Outside Jones. From outside the arc. For three, Fears. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wiggins down low. Covered by Williamson. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. And that one drops.
Oh, he's such a solid ball handler, and that's why Tyler Hero is so difficult to contain in pick and roll.
Williamson looking around. Outside Jones. 4-3. Rebound Miami. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hero against Williamson. To the left wing. For 3, Fears. He buries it from 3.
And when he's near the rim, Zion knows he has collapsed the defense. So now he can kick it out for 3.
Now here's Mitchell. No points so far. Powell's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen, hounded by Adebayo. Here's Williamson. Powell against Jones. Shoots over Powell. Jones misses.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Brad.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. So for Miami, Jaquez comes in for Powell. Larson comes in for Mitchell. Here's Fears. Pass to Williamson. Stolen by Wiggins. It's Jaquez on the wing. Back to Wiggins. Adebayo against Jones. And there's Hero. That's good. On the assist from Adebayo. Hero's got his second basket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Here's Wiggins. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Here's Adebayo. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Wiggins against Williamson. Pass to Queen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Larson. Back to Hero. Outside Jaquez. For 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 9.
And I think that's the next step in Jaime Jaquez Jr.'s development. He has to become a more consistent three-point shooter.
Here's Fears. Here's Williamson. The rebound by Wiggins.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Larson. Inside. Here's Adebayo. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Williamson. There's the drive. Here's Queen. No good on the triple. Heat leading by 11. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 16 points for Bam Adebayo.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? And here's Hero. He'll bring it up to the Miami Heat. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
So for Miami, Ware's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Norm Powell comes in for Larson. And it's Smith in for Tyler Hero. New Orleans making some changes. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Ware. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 13.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back over to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. Jaquez covers. Bay outside. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Adebayo slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Poole. Drops in the layup for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. Yves Missi out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Makovic in at the 4 spot. Now here's Powell. This is the most they've led, 13 points. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Here's Bey. And the shot no good, a bit short. Heat leading by 13. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Larson. Now Powell. Left block shot on the way. And Miami again with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Poole. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
Well, that's a great find by Poole. He did not force the issue in the two-man game.
So it's Miami now. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, and it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul, and the Pelicans making a change here. Looney's checked in.
Number 55, Looney.
Out left to the wing. Miami moving it around. Pass to Jovic. And here's Ware. Just 5 on the clock. Over to Looney. And it's Miami with another. Pelicans trail by 15. Poole outside. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Yeah, Jordan Poole showing you some deceptive strength right there. He's added some muscle over the years. That was impressive.
Up top Ware. He's defended by Looney. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
On the wing, Bay. From downtown. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jaquez against Bay. Pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And when it comes to Jaquez, his best trait might be his decision-making out of the wing position.
Now Messi. Here's Bay. Poole outside. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat leading by 16. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jovic, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. And then for New Orleans, Zion Williamson is checked in for Messi. Jones comes in for Looney, and it's Fears in for Alvarado. Outside Jaquez. Unloads from 13. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jaquez has got 5 points.
Yeah, you see more and more guys looking to add that mid-range shot to their arsenal. Jaquez that time did it as well.
Now here's Poole. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Outside Adebayo. Hero left side. Shoots over Fears. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Williamson with it. Picked up by Ware. And players these days with great ball handling, but a occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when healthy, Zion Williamson remains an intriguing and remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in. Williamson hits them both. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Free throws good, Adebayo. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player, and the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
For 3, Fears. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell passes to Jaquez. Knocks down the long J. Jaquez has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Jones with the ball. Still no points. Here's Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones in the post. Jaquez covers. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Hero looking over the floor. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Fears. Back to Jones. To the right side. Williamson against Wiggins. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 13 now.
Well, this is what Zion is capable of, and it makes you think, man, if this guy could only find consistent help.
Now here's Powell. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
When your whole team is shooting in the low 30s, you know you're in trouble.
Well, let's also give some credit to the defense. They made shooters uncomfortable, and they didn't allow many second chance points.
Here's Poole. Over Jaquez. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat leading by 21. Pass to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. To the middle. Kicks it to Hero. Launches it. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Pelicans call time here. Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Bears checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Norm Powell. And a change for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Hounded by... Oh, man!
Look out below.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. Hero, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Williamson inside, working on Adebayo. Williamson, no good. Heat leading by 22. Pass to Mitchell. Hero outside. There's the triple. Offensive board. The kick out to Wiggins. The three is up. Here's Adebayo. And finally, they hit one. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just non-stop work. Adebayo's effort is getting rewarded.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Adebayo against Williamson. Jones with a screen on Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Jones, the pass to Queen. For 3, Fears.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Good work defensively by Mitchell. Wiggins looking around. And here's Mitchell. No points yet. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Williamson inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Williamson with the bucket.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Queen. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Williamson following the three-point basket by Miami. 54 seconds left in the second. And he can't get that one. Good D by Adebayo.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Yeah, a lot of poise that time from Wiggins, getting the contact and showing you that veteran poise.
Pass to Queen. Outside Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson against Adebayo. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Now Hero. 12 points for him. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. And so it's Miami with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then just started to, just make some tough ones, which, sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Miami Heat.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
You take a look at the Heat, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Hero for 3. They grab their own miss. Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Pass to Jones. Here's Fears. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And New Orleans shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Stolen by Hero. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Jones with a screen on Adebayo. Williamson into the lane. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
That is a scary sight coming right at you. What a nice drive by Zion.
Back to Mitchell. Hero for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Queens got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Hero for 3. Counted from distance. Hero's got 15.
And Tyler Hero is always ready to let it fly. Locked and loaded.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Shot is up. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
Williamson passes to Jones. Hits a 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Back to Hero. Fires the 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Fears. Outside Jones. Over to the left wing. And they double up Williamson. The 3 doesn't go that time. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Baseline jumper. Powell's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Williamson. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Pass to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Again, the Heat misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Williamson inside. Wiggins on him. Now here's Williamson. Pounded by Wiggins. Here's Jones. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Miami leading by 21. Inside. And stolen by Williamson. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Adebayo against Williamson. Pass to Jones. From behind the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now here's Wiggins. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Timeout for New Orleans. It's all good.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Heat, a decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher.
Well, I think for Miami, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 21. For 3, Fears. And Hero grabs the board.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
There's the 3. That shot off.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Williamson against Adebayo. Takes one from 10 feet. And again, no good by New Orleans. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here.
Come get it, come get it.
Right wing. Back to Williamson. Out to the right wing. For 3, Fears. Rebound Miami.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Mitchell finds Adebayo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And again, New Orleans no good. The Heat have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Well, his team loves to see that. Wiggins attacking with force.
Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen. Adebayo with a steal. Now here's Wiggins. Give him 8. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now Bay, hounded by Wiggins. Bay with a screen on Powell. Back to Bay to stop the drought. And the dunk by Bay.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Adebayo, that's good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Queen. Now Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Hero with it. 18 points for him. And the layup is good off the glass. Hero's got 20.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Queen. Oh, from deep. Powell pulls it in. And the Heat shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. The Pelicans shooting a disappointing 38%. Bay outside. Bay with a screen. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Outside Adebayo. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Bay against Hero. Pass to Fears. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's Queen. He has 6. Powell with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. 4th, the Heat.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Bam Adebayo is an accomplished veteran. He's a proven winner who loves to compete. He's made multiple finals appearances, and he has a gold medal in that trophy case.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Wiggins. Larson comes in for Norm Powell. And Yakachonis subbed in for Hero. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Back to Poole. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Yakachonis. Alvarado defending. Here's Yakachonis. Puts up a three. And the three-pointer goes. Yakachonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Bay. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Alvarado to halt the run. Adebayo grabs the board.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Ware. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Ware's got 6 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Over to the wing. Pass to Larson. Ware in the post. He's guarded by Misi. Here's Yakachonis. Alvarado with a rebound. Poole outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami, and he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Sadiq Bey, Zion Williamson out there with Yves Misi. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Alvarado in at the one. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And for the Heat, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Larson. Alvarado defending. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Here's Ware. Pelicans cleared away. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Larson. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Miami making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Poole outside. Inside. It's tipped. Smith right side. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jovic. And it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They say it was last touched by Smith.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Here's Alvarado. Poole outside. And here's Williamson. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Oh, Wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
Here's Larson. Smith right side. Banked it in off the glass. Larson's got his first 2 points of the night.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Now here's Alvarado. Poole outside. 6 on the shot clock. With the 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
The shot's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And again, New Orleans no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Smith outside. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Here's Bay following the bucket by the Heat. Poole right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Fontecchio's checked in for Smith. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in. And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points to the middle. Here's Ware. The Pelicans pull it in. Queen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing, Bay. They set a pick. Fires it. Rebounded by Jovic. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Larson. 5 on the clock. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Queen, the pass to Williamson. Fires from deep. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Miami moving it around. Back to Jaquez. To the left side wing. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Jovic. Offensive rebound. Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Ware. Misses off the right iron. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Bay passes to Alvarado. Back to Bay. It's Poole on the wing. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Now here's Poole. And again, New Orleans no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Larson. No good from outside. The Pelicans shooting only 39% so far in the game. Williamson passes to Poole. And again, New Orleans no good. The Heat shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Larson. Basket's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Williamson with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Poole. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Possessing the full complement offensively, Poole can be a handful.
Here's Larson. Alvarado defending. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
For New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And New Orleans shooting 27% here in the fourth. Williamson passes to Queen. Jones from outside. Here's Fears. Nice D from Ware. Heat shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Larson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself,
Take a break.
I love to see these guys get rewarded. And possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
That one's off. Yakachonis is checked in for Miami. Good on the second one. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And here's New Orleans now, following the bucket by the Heat. And here's Williamson. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Here's Larson. 4 on the clock. Miami moving it around. From the arc. Jovic's shot is off.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's Fears. And the layup falls.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Yakachonis. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Three-pointer Yakachonis. The shot comes out. And the Pelicans shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Fears. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Yakachonis. Takes the three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. .156 left in the fourth quarter here. Count it. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Here's Yakachonis. Where the screen. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Smith, he's checked in for Miami. Williamson. Again, Williamson missing. The Heat on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. Back to Ware. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Smith. The Pelicans pull it in. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Jones. Here's Spears to the right side. Off target from 3-point range.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Now here's Smith. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
63.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continue to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.